Hey there, good people. JonMost here, and today I want to talk about this guitar right here, the Paul Reed Smith S2 model that I personally own. And this guitar is very special to me because it's the first guitar that I've ever purchased with the mindset of making an investment. So 3 or 4 years ago, I went to Sweetwater and I wanted to buy a guitar that I knew was not going to disappoint me, a guitar that was going to cost me a lot more money than I could afford, but at the same time, I knew I could be using it for years. And so I came home with this one. And I have not been disappointed in it. I absolutely love this instrument, and I want to talk about some of my favorite features. First, the locking tuners. I think this is the first guitar that I've ever had with locking tuners on it, and ever since I discovered the wonderful thing that locking tuners are, I cannot live without them. I don't want a guitar without them, so my Fender back there has them, and any other guitar that I'll ever purchase is going to have them. So locking tuners came with this guitar, and they're fantastic. The other thing that I really love is the relationship between the neck and the body of this guitar. This is a very resonant instrument. Like, check it out. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's still going. And it's done now. So what you get when you have an instrument that is this resonant is a guitar that feels like it wants to be played. So the neck is very comfortable, and because the relationship between the neck and the body is so great, it feels like the guitar is actually responding to you, which makes me play better, in my opinion. So this is a fantastic instrument. I really enjoy having it. I really enjoy playing it. But there are a few things that I would like to change. So one of them is the neck pickup. For my personal style, it feels a little bit dark. It doesn't sound bad at all, but for what I do, I'd like to have something a little bit brighter. So I'm thinking about putting P90s, and if you have any recommendations, leave them in the comments. And the other thing that I don't really care for is the bridge. When I bought this 3 years ago, they did not have the ones with the moving saddles. So if I ever want to change the intonation of this guitar, I honestly have no idea how. So I want to buy a bridge with saddles in it that I can move, and you know, if I want to do drop tunings or alternative tunings, I'll have the freedom to do that with a different bridge. So the neck pickup and the bridge are the only two things that I'm not particularly a fan of, but they're minor and they can be changed with, you know, not too much effort. So let's listen to some more sound samples and we'll talk later. So that's a little inside look onto one of my favorite instruments, that Paul Reed Smith that's sitting back there now. I love that guitar, like I said, but there are things that I'd like to change on it. So if you have suggestions about the pickups, post them in the comments. If not, tell me what piece of gear you're hoping to get in the near future. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Monday.